Alright, it's Sunday. We got shaved. And where's the spot there? Yeah, whatever. I kind of shave in the shower. I don't actually use a mirror when I do it. Where's the spot? Anyway, how you doing? Sunday, the 17th of June. 2018, yeah. It's almost 8 p.m. Wait, 6 p.m. It's almost 1800 where I'm at. It's the same thing, 8 p.m., 1800, for people that can't math, which is, I just woke up, took a shower, I feel clean. It'll make me smart. Anyway, I got a boogie. But I had an interesting conversation last night with somebody that didn't understand binary math, and that's it's simple. Every digit gets doubled. You start at 1, you go to 2, then 4, then 8, then 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 5, 12, 10, 24, 20, 48, 49, 6, and fucking so on. I can go on for days doing that, and it's really, 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 really easy. It's not complicated at all. It's kind of an important thing if you're a nerd and you want to, show off how cool your math skills are, or just do basic math, because like every multiplication and division for that matter is made up of doubling something always. If you're multiplying anything, it has to be multiplied times 2 minimum, right? If you multiply times 3, then you got times 2 plus 1. Duh. It's not that hard. So I don't know, doing the binary finger trucker thing. Oh yeah, I missed a spot there too. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's not that damn complicated. And I think, because I always kind of give people a pass. I always assume, well, they went to public school, so they probably didn't get taught anything of actual value. Because public school, seriously, they don't teach you how to do important shit. They teach you how to do the minimum so you can go be a good little slave and get you a job digging a ditch somewhere, and not understand the math of how to be fucked over out of your money every day. That's a fact, okay? So, I don't know how to get over that. Whenever somebody says, I don't get it, I can't, I have some advice, though, about that. And, I have said this thousands of times. The person I remember saying it to the most is my not quite biological son, Brandon. When I first met him, yeah, he's seriously, he's a shining light. He's an amazing child. Now he's 25, I think. Old. Let's see, he was born in 93. He's 25 this year. Anyway, good kid, really good, but constantly said, I can't. Oh, I can't. For everything. You say, hey, do the dishes. I can't. Well, here, stand on a chair, do the dishes. Oh, now I can. And, things like doing the dishes, which nobody really likes to do the dishes. If you meet somebody that likes to do the dishes, you marry that motherfucker. I don't care if it's a dude. You marry it. If that person likes doing dishes, you keep that son of a bitch around. Just saying. Yeah. Don't marry a dude if you don't want to. I don't want to be, professing that people should go and get married to the sex that they don't care to marry. Anyway, but yeah, just don't say you can't. Don't ever. Just don't say that, because you can. You just haven't figured it out yet. And if you do figure it out, then you can, usually with great gusto. Doing and canting, they are really, really not at all related. And doing is possible for everybody in every situation, every single day, no matter what. You really can. If you went to a school on how to learn, truck driving, you could drive a truck. If you went to a school on how to learn, flying a jet plane, you could learn to fly a jet plane. It would take some time and a lot of hours logged flying before you could be able to get a job. But you could. You can't say I can't. That's just not fucking smart, because you can. I wouldn't recommend trying to light a cigarette inside the cockpit, though, because your co-pilot probably knocked the shit out of you. But that's the way things work. Anyway, if you get rid of the words "I can't," and whenever you start, it's seriously, it's not that hard. Okay, whenever you start to realize you're about to say, "Oh, I can't," catch yourself and say instead, "How could I? Is there a way I can make this work?" Maybe you haven't figured out a solution. Maybe you need to ask somebody for help. Don't ever, though, say "I can't" without seriously giving it some thought. Because once you give it thought, you realize you can. And everything you want in life is attainable once you realize "I can" becomes "I will," and then "I did." And life is much more enriched. It seriously is if you get rid of "I can't." Because if you say "I can't," then you won't, and you didn't. And that doesn't serve anybody. It doesn't serve you well. It doesn't serve me well. It doesn't serve the people around you well. What the fuck is wrong with you? Say "I might." Okay? At least give it a shot instead of being the spur in the saddle. Try to be something that's got a good thing coming. I mean, I'm not saying be the memory foam cushion in the saddle, because that's pretty difficult. But, just avoiding being the spur means, you're doing great. You're at least not canting. You can't. I can't. You never did anything your whole life. I know people that never get over the term "I can't." And you probably know a lot of them too. There are a lot of people walking down the street right now that they're not walking to a destination. They're maybe the soup line. They're walking down the street, maybe chanting some goofy ass insane clown posse song or whatever, because they don't think they can, because they always say "I can't." Oh, I can't. Shit, they could if they tried. Never be comfortable with "can't." And if your kids say it, hit them. And I know that's probably illegal for me to say, but hit them. I mean, right in the fucking eye. You hit your kid. "I can't." No, you don't fucking say that, you little bastard. You're not coming from me and saying that shit. So, yeah. Because they can. In fact, kids can do shit we can't do. I said can't, didn't I? No, seriously. Kids can do shit just second nature that it takes us effort. I mean, I remember when I was little, setting the VCR clock. It wasn't that hard. My mother, she would stare at that thing. This was before they had the on-screen programming with the thumb buttons. It was like buttons you had to push on the front of the VCR and look at the screen at the same time while you're pushing the buttons. Oh my gosh. Not the TV screen, but the screen. The whatever they call it, a little display. I don't know if there was even anything that should be printed on the screen. Like all the indicators on those first VCRs were on the front of the device. And there was nothing on the TV screen. Oh, how things have changed. You know why they changed? Because somebody was told, "Oh, you can't put that shit on screen." And somebody else said, "Can't? Doesn't fit my vocabulary. You watch this, motherfucker. Hold my beer and watch this." That's it. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, nasty comment, thumbs down. I'm really not that picky. Have a good day, YouTube.